Hi, folks. This is Abe Crystal from Rizuku and the Roadmap to 5K in course revenue. Today, I'd like to discuss with you the question, what if your course topic has already been done? I hear variations of this question over and over from folks. Something along the lines of, I don't know what to do about creating my online course because my topic has already been done. There are a bunch of courses about my topic. Why would someone even look at mine? And it really frustrates me when I hear this question from people. I think it's just kind of looking at the challenge, the problem with the wrong mindset. So the way I would invite you today to reframe this is to think about the idea that maybe competition is actually good. If your topic has been done, it's not a bad thing. Competition means that people are interested in your topic, that you're part of a healthy marketplace where people are looking for help, they're looking for solutions. You never want to be trying to create a course in an area where there's no competition because it means that there are no buyers. Mark Benioff, who is kind of a famous tech entrepreneur, he started Salesforce. He says, never want to be completely alone at what you do. Competition is good for everyone. So it's reframe your mindset on this. Remember that competition means people are interested in your topic and there's a huge opportunity ahead of you. What you want to do, though, is find your own unique angle. This is a bit more work, but it's going to position you really well as an expert in your space. So let's try to take this out of the realm of the abstract for you and make it really concrete and tactical and doable for you. So let me give you first a broad way to think about this, and then 3 specific tactics you can apply to get a unique angle in your course. So the strategy here is don't copy thoughtlessly, mindlessly what you see working out in the world. So if you see successful courses, successful businesses, don't just copy those because you see them being successful, but instead think about what is the unique contribution that you are trying to make. What is your unique opportunity to create a course that's really effective? So how do you do that? Let's talk now about 3 specific tactics you can apply. So the first tactic is to look for holes in other offerings that you see out in the world and fill them with your course. So there are many different ways to do this, but the idea is that you're doing research, you're gathering market intelligence, you're going out and looking at, okay, what other courses are out there? What blog posts are about my topic, my specific area of expertise? What ebooks have been published that I can download? What email newsletters are there? What webinars are other experts in my space offering? And you're going out and researching all those different types of expertise and content. And then you're looking for what's missing. What are the holes that I see in these other offerings that I could then address, holes that I could fill with my own unique course. So what's missing in this blog post? It covers 3 key ideas, but there are 2 other really critical pieces of this that are missing, or maybe they're not going into nearly enough depth to get people to the result that they want. Or a variation on this that comes from our partner Janine Blackwell, who teaches a great program called Create 6-Figure Courses. Janine talks about doing your research through reviews that are online. So think about the reviews you see for a popular book on Amazon, and there's a wide range of reviews and perspectives being expressed through dozens or hundreds of reviews. Go out and take a look at those for different books in your space, in your topic area, and look at what do people love, but also what is missing for them. What do they say, I wish this book did X, Y, and Z, or what questions or challenges that they have even after reading the book and trying to apply the ideas in it. And those are rich opportunities for you to serve those specific needs and questions with your course. That's the first tactic. Look for holes in other offerings and go out and fill them with your course in a unique way. Second tactic is to get incredibly specific about who you help and the result you help them achieve. So this is commonly said, right, that we need to get specific in our business, but not always so easy to do. So let's kind of talk about it through a specific example to make it a bit more concrete for you. So let's suppose that you help people use LinkedIn to grow your business. That's your expertise, and you've done a ton of the research on this, and you've seen people get results when they follow the technique you suggest they use on LinkedIn. But it's not enough just to tell people that you're going to teach them how to use LinkedIn or an overview of LinkedIn, or even that you'll help them with a specific part of LinkedIn, like their profile. They're not really interested in that, right? They're interested in a result. They care, for example, about how to find new clients, like today, right now. And that's probably only going to resonate if you're framing it for a very specific group of people. So you can't teach everyone who has any even vague interest in LinkedIn how to do this. You need to zero in on a specific group. So let's say that you're going to focus specifically on freelancers, people who are kind of self-employed and need to bring in their own clients. So then you can think about, okay, what could I teach people to do in a short period of time to start finding new clients on LinkedIn? How can I teach that to them in a practical, doable way so they can start getting results quickly in a way that fits with the demands they have as a freelancer? So that would bring us to, of course, the idea that's much more specific. Maybe something like double your freelance income with LinkedIn outreach. Just an example, but using that as a model, think about how can you really narrow down and make really specific a course idea in your area of expertise, and that specificity is what's going to make your course unique. It's going to make it stand out from the other courses that are out there, and it's going to help people get great value from your course. So the third tactic would be to remember that people learn in all different kinds of ways from all different kinds of teachers. So you can embrace your unique voice and share it with the world. So the idea here is that just because there's another course about your specific topic doesn't mean that the door is closed, right? For any course that has been offered, and even a very successful course, there are far more people who chose not to sign up for it than who actually did sign up for it. But that's a group of people who is still interested in the topic, wants to learn, wants to get results, but they're looking for another course that's a better fit for them. And that's where you have the opportunity to share your unique voice and serve a different pocket, a different subgroup of people. And the way to do that is, again, to get as far away as you can from copying what other people are doing and really lean into your own unique point of view and your own unique voice. You want to embrace the idea that your course isn't going to appeal to everybody. In fact, it shouldn't appeal to everybody. The mark of a great course is that it only appeals to a very specific group of people, and the way you get to that is to be bold in your voice and bold in your teaching. And if you do that authentically and completely, you'll attract raving fans, people who really love the way you teach and what your unique voice is. And then the people who don't resonate with that, who aren't a fit with your voice and your teaching style, they'll go somewhere else, and that's someone else's opportunity, and that's great. So how do you do this? If this doesn't come naturally to you, how do you better express your unique voice or even find it in the first place? Well, a couple of exercises or questions you can reflect on come from looking at both from a negative and a positive frame. So I would start with the negative frame and ask yourself, in your area of expertise that you teach, what are you angry about or frustrated by right now that you would love to share with the world? So I'll just give you an example from my world. So I work on online courses, helping people create more effective online courses. So something that I'm angry about in that specific space is I often get questions from people about, tactically, how do I post a really long video to my course platform? Like, I've got this, hour and a half, 2 hour video. How do I post it? It's too big. How do I technically deal with this? And that question really frustrates me because I feel like it's looking at the problem in completely the wrong way. You shouldn't even be creating videos nearly that long to begin with. The videos for your courses should be short, they should be engaging, they should be focused, and then they should give you ways to apply and integrate the content in the video before moving on to the next one. So if I were going to create a course around developing more effective, engaging online programs, I would really go deep into that topic. I would write blog posts and then weave into the course materials why creating super long video presentations is a bad idea and is not going to lead to a course design that really engages your learners. So again, just an example, think about how you can apply that question to your specific area of expertise. What are you angry about, or what are you frustrated by in your work? And then the positive flip side of that is, what is something that just lights you up with energy, excitement, enthusiasm about what you teach? What is something that you can't wait to share with others? You almost can't stop talking about it because you're so interested in it and excited by it. So just a personal example from my world, something I'm really curious about, interested in, and enthusiastic about, I love talking about, is this idea from the health and wellness world of a ketogenic diet, or how do you eat certain types of foods like vegetables with lots of fats like butter and coconut oil. So sort of a high-fat, low-carb diet that help your body get into a state of ketosis that can have lots of health benefits. I'm just totally fascinated by this idea. I love researching it. And if I were teaching in health and wellness, I would be all over this topic and going really deep into it. And my enthusiasm for it would be really contagious, because people would be able to tell I just love talking about this topic. So figure out what that is for you. What just lights you up, and what is something that you can't wait to share with other people, and pull that into your teaching and make your course about those type of topics. And then it's really going to sing for a certain group of people. Okay, so to recap here and help you take action and apply this, today we gave you 3 specific tactics you can apply to overcome this idea that your course idea is not unique or your course has already been done. So the first is to look for the holes in other offerings that are out in the marketplace in your topic area, and fill those holes, those gaps, with your course idea. Second is to get incredibly specific about who you help and the result you help them get from your course. And then the third tactic is to remember that people learn in all different kinds of ways from many different teachers, and so no one voice is the be-all and end-all in any topic area. Embrace your voice and be bold in your teaching. So what I invite you to do now is to write down one way that you could find a unique angle on your course topic. Then go to roadmap5k.com to get your free in-depth video training where we walk you through developing your course model and the business model for your course. Finally, I'd love to hear from you and help you personally. Email me, abe@rizuki.com. Let me know, what are you struggling with? What are your challenges? Or even just share maybe a course idea that you've developed based on the tactics here today. I'd love to hear from you, help with you, and I'll see you in the next video.